Hello, welcome back to my channel, Ascended Empress 3 Tarot. I am Stacy, and let's do the weekly read at this moment. Let's find out what you're feeling. What's the energy? What are you feeling right now? Okay, so there can be some projections happening. This could be you. You could be dealing with these energies around you. Longing, wanting something. Anything else? Okay, so I'm sensing that, okay, so you could be dealing with someone that, with this south node or karmic energies, right? Forbidden, or your sexual energy, coming clean about something. It feels like this is someone else, though. I'm not gonna front, this is someone else's energy. I mean, flip it. You could be this person or the other person. I'm not sure. But it feels like for the Empress Collective, it feels like you're dealing with someone who's longing you, who wants to come clean, who wants to almost like keep you, like tie you down or something. Meanwhile, like trying to keep you, like they're in a heart fog, right? But it feels like you're focused on self-growth, like on finding your soul, like, you know, like nourishing yourself. In what ways can you give yourself more love, more light? And it feels like this is the contrast of what's going on. I know I asked like, what are you feeling right now? But it feels like this is definitely projected at you. So you think, you could be thinking that you're feeling that, but I don't think so. Okay, so let's clarify. So what's in your shadow at this moment? What's in your shadow? So right now, yes, you're being called to get creative, or you are getting creative. Perhaps there's like passion projects that you've been working on. Then we have patience. The Magi is another card for creation. We have the paradox. It's almost like accepting both the light and the shadow, like both things that can exist within you and that make you up. You know, we have the power and the ancestors. So your ancestors are with you at this moment. They're helping you seek that higher perspective from the underworld, from like what's hidden. And you are being called to release, or recently you were, or recently, oh my god, you did end up releasing something that was perhaps very heavy or difficult for you. So let's see what comes up from Mother Isis as the general theme of this reading. Either for the self, career, and love, like just the overall energy that you need to know at this moment. Okay, we have these two. We have enter the chamber of healing and the brother in darkness. So it's overcoming negative energy with feminine power. Interesting. Okay, so it feels like right now you could be healing this past energies, like, and maybe that's why it's easy for you to feel someone else's energies. Holy fudge. Maybe nobody wanted me to even say that. Okay, so this energy doesn't want you to know this, right? That perhaps it's coming up because it wants to be healed. Okay, so you've entered the chamber of healing. You've walked away from this past energies, and now you're focusing on yourself. You've entered, yeah, like it's, look at this. It's like you enter the chamber, and it's like a bath. It's healing waters. It could be teas. It could be just beautiful energy altogether. With the brother in darkness, overcoming negative energy, I have no idea what this means. It's almost like, okay, no, I kind of get it. It's like being so in your feminine energy that it kind of like, it's almost like the love. It's like when you kill them with kindness, it's like, it's just your love transforms, your love heals. But let's find out. Like, it's almost like when someone is trying to compete with you, but you don't meet them there. Like, you're just like, feminine energy doesn't compete. It actually roots for you. It actually loves you. It actually, like, you know what I mean? So it's almost like, it feels like that's what's happening. Let me see. The power of, what is it? Oh, the brother in darkness. 189. Okay, so it says okay, I keep saying that. So, but yes, overcoming negative energy with feminine power. So if there's any negative energy coming up, any confusion, any craving or anything like that, any lack of self-worth, it feels like it's being transmuted with the sacral energy that you're holding, because we do have sexual energy, we do have, you know, the craving, the wanting, and that obsession that it comes from there, but it's also like it's like the inverse of that. All right, so it says whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. Our brother in darkness indicates that there is negative energy either within you or outside of you, but directed towards you, that it's providing you with a spiritual test. Beloved, initiate. You shall overcome this energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. Yes. So any mixed signals, anything that's like being projected at you, it feels like you're beating it with like being tapped into self-love, and you know, yeah, just focusing on the self. So it says, there is no need to be afraid. It's also like the absence of fear is love, and there can be no love where there's fear. So again, feminine energy to the max. There is a test that you are currently moving through because you are ready to process more deeply into wisdom, light, acceptance, and inner peace. Oh my god, I haven't hands. I was laying earlier on the grass and I keep feeling like in my body, in the back of my in the back, I kept feeling something, and I'm just like, there's nothing. And look at him. He made it to the reading. That's so cute. Thank you for appearing here. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. It's tickling me now. Okay. The test is in the guise of a negative energy source either within you or apparently outside of you. In truth, we are all one, and the world is our mirror for whatever healing task lies within, even though sometimes the source of difficulty appears to be external rather than an opportunity for us to gain mystery with our own responses through inner healing. Guidance comes to you in this oracle now to become more conscious of the negative energies either within or directed towards you without being fearful. There is no need to fear. There is just need for more conscious love and response. In the story of Isis, the destructive emotions of her dark brother Set led to the murder of her beloved Osiris. He did not stop there. He also attempted to destroy her beloved divine son child and deny him his rightful rulership. Set teaches us that the destructive emotions can gain awful power if we leave them unchecked and do not consciously respond to them. Isis teaches us that the love, faith, persistence, courage, intelligence, and honest awareness can overcome even the darkest power. Your guidance is to rise above fear, anger, jealousy, or hatred within you or directed towards you right now. This will require your feminine inner strength to be fiercely compassionate and to not judge or resist out of fear. Compassion is great strength. It sees the truth in all situations and does not pander to lies or deceptions in order to paint everything as nice. Compassion is wisdom. It knows that a wolf can cause harm even if it is dressed as a sheep. You are guided to be attentive and honest about negative influences within or directed towards you without judging them or their source, or paying undue attention with fear. You simply need recognition, and then to respond with compassion and clear, loving, firm boundary. This boundary will very often be an internal shift energetically for you. It may not require any further action than this. Listen to your heart and trust in your guidance. You are guided, however, to respond now and check the growth of any negativity before it becomes more consuming than it needs to be. Okay, so this is amazing. So he's also saying this oracle also comes as a spiritual revelation. Part of your spiritual path is to honor the darkness as a way through the greater consciousness, to not fight against darker or potential destructive emotions with force, but to allow them to be with compassion. Instantly removes the resistance that creates psychic glue and causes darker energies to get stuck within us. Trust your feminine values, whether man or woman, and don't believe for one moment that you're obliged to wear another's negativity for them. You are not. You may stand true in your purity of heart and be safe. If you if you do have negative energy rising within you, the same stands true. Have compassion and witness it, but don't believe that you have to identify with it. It is not you. It is just energy and feeling. Let it flow, and it shall go. Okay, so that's beautiful. Ooh. Well, that was just the intro. Okay, so this is what's going on right now. I approve. I feel that energy. Okay, so let's see what your okay, let's find out in the South any, let's see, challenges. We already know this is it, so let's see, let's just talk to me, what's going on. Okay, so yeah, so the challenge is that the Queen of Pentacles, but it feels like, so you're stable, but it feels like you're carrying a heavy load. So yes, you're carrying something that is not you, and it's energetically heavy. It's weighing you down. Let's see, what else are you dealing with right now? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, like perhaps a need to stay balanced. And the Nine of Pentacles is being single and being balanced, and also having like a passionate beginning towards creativity, moving towards your passion, towards yourself. So I think you're balancing this all right. Let's see what the outcome is. Ooh, Ten of Swords. So it feels like when you deal with these energies, when you heal it accordingly, it feels like if you're not in balance, if you're like in the lack of balance will give you, like, it's almost like the worst is over, right? You had the courage to stand up for it, and now you're like a message of love. Like you're like embodying love for everybody around you to also learn from you and through you. Actually, let's see what else comes up. We have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, it's like this energy of anxiety. It's like you've been healing it. The Lovers. It could be from a past lover. It could be from a past like really close relationship that you've had. Honestly, it's like a past lover energy. But then it's also like helping you balance yourself out. It's like this was saying, it's like a test. It's like you're entering the chamber, but like it's like how you deal with it. Are you gonna go back to it? Are you gonna stand firm? And let's see what comes up. Can you confirm the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands? Tell us more about this, please. So the Moon, it's like your hidden emotions, your hidden baggage. Wow, more Ten of Wands again. So it's like what you're carrying that you're not telling people. So there's something that you need to let go of, you need to release, you need to work through. It could be this. It could be this addiction, this craving, this aching. Let's see. Can you tell us more about? Well, I was gonna ask about the next row, which is the World. Two of Pentacles is like make perhaps indecisions and things, like something had to be closed in order for you to move with balance forward. We have the Ace of Coins, which, you know, we got the Ace of Wands as well, and fast communication. So it's like a change is abruptly bringing a new stable beginning. It's like a new job, an opportunity, a new financial gain. At the bottom we have Page of Wands as well. So it could be like according to Ace of Wands, it's like also like in tide or with your passion. Also, oh, okay, interesting. So it's also like it could be like a lot of passion, like hidden passion, because the Wands is also like passion is lust. So if there's like, it's heavy, it's like overloading. It's like almost like something is overloading you. You know, you're feeling it all. Like, so I would suggest cutting cords as well. Okay, so let's see what comes up for the Ten of Swords. Okay, so it's almost like feeling like you were restricted and in a standstill. Like if things were going almost too slow, that like you didn't know if like what you were working on was gonna count, was gonna like was doing anything. The Knight of Cups, when we have the Knave of Chalices, that's like confirmation that you're moving with love little by little. You've been gradually like healing your emotions. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is almost like the divine timing, that like everything is it's like it's almost like faded, like your happiness is coming in, whether this other person, this past energy likes it or not. And it feels like this also entails like with the work, with yourself, like, you know, it's like well-rounded. Yeah, we have Nine of Wands. So it's like like the wounded warrior. It's like you're you've persevered through something, through everything, through the Tower. You've persevered through all the changes, all the Tower moments that you've had. You've had the strength to move forward. You know what I mean? Like, we have the Queen of Coins at the bottom. What a confirmation for the Queen of Pentacles, you know what I mean? And it's going to be celebrated. You're going to be celebrated, you know, after being a hermit for so long. Like, there's going to be movement coming in. You're leaving something, like, because you left something behind, actually. Like, it's like you've left this energy behind, and even though you're being targeted with it, it feels like it's teaching you. You've left the negative mindset behind. You might have not been a person, but it might have been a mindset. It might have been, you know, like a habit, a bad habit, something that just kept you glued down. Okay, so let's see what your advice is. More advice from the Spirit of the Wheel. Let's see what comes up for you for this week ahead. All right, so your advice is to take leadership, to be self-disciplined, and also to kind of like tap into your psychic abilities. Leadership, the world is also being seen. So it could be like online, it could be in your community, be the leader, in your life. We also have expectations, process, and goals. So what are your goals? And also self-reflection, inner rhythms, and intuition. Again, psychic abilities and intuition. It's like very highlighted. We had the moon. It's like, it feels like if you have a goal, there's a process to it. And so now you're taking leadership into your own life. You're taking matters into your own hands. And that's what we do. That's what we do here. Okay, so let's see. Like, it's having like the courage to stand up. It's having that strength to proceed no matter what is thrown at you. And it feels like that's a Tower moment for the people around you that doesn't want you to move on, right? Okay, so let's see. My life is unlimited in every aspect. So this is, today's the 13th. So this is your affirmation. This is something to keep on your mind. Like, if you have any type of weight, you know, that you're feeling, like any weights that you know is not yours, just say this. My life is unlimited in every aspect. I recognize that I am unlimited in all facets of my life. I see my financial balance is unlimited. So nothing I am choosing is limited by money. For I know I am a magnet. I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. So it feels like your expectation is what you're attracting as well. So keep that in mind. And then we have, I will not attempt to control others' experiences. 48 can be significant. So it says, rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do no matter how hard you try, instead, intend to control your own participation within those experiences, and by setting forth your clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment toward a smooth and pleasant path for yourself. Again, that's the expectation, that's the process, those are the goals. And also finding your inner rhythm, like how you like to flow within it, you know, and that's part of like being self-focused. You can only find that out when you're focusing on yourself, like on your soul, like in your abilities. So these are your affirmations. Let's see. And it's also like, let's say if you feel like you can't help someone, or someone else around you, if it's like restrained, it's like it's really not up to you. It's like letting go of trying to help someone so bad that like it ends up hurting you. It ends up like limiting you, right? So this is your affirmation for this week. At day's ends, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. So again, you're being super called to connect to spirit, to stay connected. It feels like that's the common theme here. And let's get a word that will, kindness. Kindness. To anchor this message, focus on the kindness, focus in being kind, again with that feminine energy, overcoming the negative energy. It's like the feminine power is being kind, it's being loving, it's being compassionate, and that's how you heal yourself and also help heal the world around you, and also energetically healing the world, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is like your hidden power. This is like your strength, your your creative signature, you know, that you can do for everyone. Oh, I almost forgot one of these. Let's see one of these. What comes up for you? I'm gonna leave it here because it feels like this always affects. Hold on, let me do it again. It's like the self affects your job and everything as well. So, and because it's a general reading, it's really hard to tell. It feels like it just applies. The 3-dimensional. You know, the Tower could be like, yeah, it could pertain to a job or a relationship. So it feels like you just fit it where it applies. And let's see this one. So Thoth's clarity's guidance. Strive for clarity in communication. Ensure that your messages are understood by others and clarify any misunderstandings. Practice active listening and thoughtful responses. Wow, so is this what you're called to do as well? Let's pick one more. So it's also like being clear about what you ask, what you're expecting in others or yourself. Like clear communication is going to help you a long way. We have segments, courage, guidance, and face your fears with bravery. Take a step towards something you've been avoiding. Remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. So this is your reading for this week ahead. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Let me know what resonated with you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.